Hey everyone, welcome back. We're going to dive right into part 2 of our explainer on hidden government money. Specifically, we're looking at the hidden money opportunities that, well, literally nobody talks about.
So, just a quick recap. In part 1, you might remember we covered forgotten bank accounts, insurance payouts, and those unclaimed refund checks that somehow just get lost in the mail.
But I also promised to reveal one of the absolute biggest overlooked sources of forgotten money out there. And honestly, this is the part that catches everyone off guard. It's not an old bank account, it's not a refund check, it's not even an insurance payout. You guys, it's retirement money.
Think about it. Millions of Americans have worked for companies they just don't work for anymore, right? People switch jobs, they move across the country, they start totally new careers. And somewhere along the way, they completely forget about the retirement accounts they left behind. Let's break down exactly how this happens.
Just imagine you're in your 20s. You're working at one company for a few years, then you hop to another, and then another, and each of these jobs offers a retirement plan. But, life moves fast. You relocate, you change your phone number, you open new bank accounts, and all that old paperwork, it just ends up shoved in a moving box or maybe buried at the back of a filing cabinet. Years turn into decades, and eventually, you just stop thinking about those accounts altogether. But here's the kicker. In a lot of cases, they still exist, and they are still legally yours.
Now, what really catches people by surprise here is the multiplier effect. Say someone worked for 3 different employers early in their career. Well, they might have 3 completely separate retirement accounts that they've totally forgotten about. Now, individually, sure, maybe they don't seem like a ton of money. But you put them all together, that can make a seriously meaningful difference.
But hey, retirement accounts are definitely not the only hidden opportunity we need to talk about. There's another one that really surprises a lot of families, and that is savings bonds.
So for generations, parents and grandparents loved giving savings bonds as birthday presents or, graduation gifts or holiday surprises. And a lot of times, these were carefully tucked into envelopes, shoved into desk drawers, or filed away with old family documents. And then, well, life happened. Just one forgotten envelope can sit unnoticed for literal decades. Decades. Years later, someone is cleaning out a parent's home, they open up an old dusty box, and bam! They find a stack of savings bonds, realizing they'd just been sitting there the whole time. So even if you don't personally remember receiving one, a parent or grandparent might have set one up for you. That's exactly why families who stay on top of this stuff regularly review their old financial records, rather than just assuming they've already found everything.
But hold on a second, because there's actually another category of hidden money that catches people completely off guard.
We are talking about class action settlements. Almost every single year, major companies resolve lawsuits involving products or services that, honestly, millions of us use every day. And if you qualify and submit a valid claim before the deadline, you might actually be entitled to a piece of that compensation.
But here's the craziest part about this. A huge chunk of eligible people literally never hear about these settlements until it's way too late. I mean, think about it. The notification emails get accidentally deleted, or the physical letters just look like junk mail, so they go straight into the recycling bin, the deadlines quietly pass by, and poof, the opportunity just vanishes.
All right, now this is where things get really interesting, because money isn't the only forgotten asset out there. This next category actually surprises even the folks who are used to hunting down forgotten funds. We're talking about safe deposit boxes. Sometimes, when a safe deposit box is left abandoned for a long period of time, its contents are actually transferred or handled under state law.
And you wouldn't believe what's inside them. We're talking jewelry, rare coins, wild collectibles, super important legal documents, or even absolutely irreplaceable family keepsakes.
Because, let's be real for a second, not everything has a price tag, right? Some of these discoveries are valuable purely because of the memories they hold. There's a very real, emotional weight to finally uncovering these lost pieces of family history.
And this actually brings us to one of the absolute biggest mistakes almost everyone makes when looking into this. They only search for themselves. It's true, but long-term thinkers, they often check records for their parents, their grandparents, or even deceased relatives when it's appropriate. Sometimes, families discover totally forgotten assets they never even knew existed, and other times, they just get that crucial peace of mind, knowing for sure that nothing important was left behind.
Okay, time for a quick but important reality check. Not every single search is going to uncover a mountain of forgotten money. In fact, a lot of people won't find anything at all. And you know what? That is completely normal. The goal here isn't to just expect some massive surprise payday. The real goal is simply making sure that nothing legally belonging to you gets left behind.
Just think of it kind of like cleaning out your attic. Most days, you're not going to stumble across a hidden treasure chest. But every once in a while, someone opens up an old, dusty box and finds something incredible they totally forgot existed. The point is, you will literally never know unless you look.
So, the big takeaway here is this. Recovering forgotten money can absolutely give you a nice little financial boost. But, obviously, it's not exactly something you can rely on happening every single month, right? So, what if you could build something that actually has the potential to keep generating income long after you finish the initial work?
Well, that is exactly what we're going to explore in our next explainer, all about the easiest side hustle that runs while you sleep. We're going to break down exactly how ordinary people are creating digital assets that can continue generating income over time. And no, we're not talking about sketchy shortcuts or overnight success. We're talking about building something people genuinely find useful. Trust me, once you understand this concept, you're going to start seeing opportunities almost everywhere. Make sure to subscribe to the Fintastickman, and I will see you in the next one.